Hello there everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and welcome to my living room. The bedroom has less than ideal lighting at the moment, so I thought, is this any better? I don't know, but I thought, why not film in the living room today? I feel just like I'm sitting here on the couch, just chilling. And I wanted to share with you my Makeup Revolution follow-up haul, I guess. Just talk about the products that I purchased, whether I like them or not. And I did recently talk about not purchasing from Makeup Revolution anymore in another video. And yeah, I'm not trying to take away from them that they make good products. I just don't feel good about giving them my money for multiple reasons. And that's a story for another day. Anyway, let's get started with my follow-up haul. A really great product is the fixing sprays. This is the Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray, and this is just the Pro Fix Fixing Spray. These are great. These are bottles I think I'm going to keep at least one of them anyway when I run out, because the mist on this is so perfect. This is a perfect sprayer. You spray it, the mist is just excellent. Like, it covers your whole face with just a couple of sprays. There's no like rogue big droplets that spray on anywhere. You don't have to like dab it in because your face is so wet. These are really good. I don't notice a difference though between the illuminating one and the regular one. I think they both make my skin look really good. It sets your makeup in without changing it. It doesn't make you look dewy or anything. I think these are awesome. Absolutely A+ product right there. Something I didn't like at all, and I find it really difficult to dislike bronzers. Normally when I try a new brand, I always pick up a bronzer because it's one of my favorite products and I usually always like it. This is the worst bronzer I've ever used. Ever. Cat's going crazy. This is just called Ultra Bronze. And it just looks like this. A big old giant pan of bronzer. This is matte. It has nothing going for it. Like, I like matte bronzers as much as the next person. But this sticks. It skips. It doesn't blend. I just don't like the way my skin looks when I put this on. I don't like the smell of it. It smells really cheap. Most of these powder products freaking stink. Like, it's really cheap. And there's nothing wrong with cheap makeup, but when it smells really awful, it's a turn off for me. But, yeah, this is just nothing special about it. I don't like the way my face looks when I wear it, and I have no interest in ever using it again. Something that is really good is this concealer. This is the full coverage. It's called Conceal and Define Concealer. My favorite high coverage concealer is the Origins Longwear Concealer. That one is just perfection. Shade range is crap. There's 3 shades and they all look like me. The shade range is garbage. But the concealer is really good. I really hope they expand it. I highly doubt they're ever going to. No one even knows Origins makes makeup. Anyway, where am I going with that? This concealer is great. They have a great shade range. The coverage is really high. I have nothing bad to say about the coverage. The wear on this is really great. It doesn't settle into my lines or anything. I did pick up the wrong shade. It's a little bit light for me. And at first I really liked the shade, but now I kind of think it's a little bit too light. But I still kind of make it work anyway because I really like the coverage I get, the wear time. It makes my skin look nice, and I really enjoy that concealer. Another thing I really like are these Vivid Baked highlighters. The packaging is totally unnecessary. Like, they give you a big domed up lid, even though the product is not domed up. Doesn't make any sense. But the powder in here is so good. I have the shade Peach Light, and I have the shade Radiant Light. And in my video where I talked about these, someone had said, don't you think those highlighters make your skin pop? And that's the perfect description. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot from a swatch, but when you put these on your skin, oh my gosh, they just make your face look like it's wet and glossy, dewy. They're freaking beautiful. They do look the same in the pan, but on the face they really look different. These are awesome. I was trying to deep pot one of these, but I don't really think I can. I don't know, because I don't like this packaging, but the product is really good. Alright, let's talk about something that is not so good. Don't be mad. Please don't be mad. But it's this Sophx palette. This is not good. It's really hard to open, first off. The shade selection is beautiful. This looks like a palette that I would freaking love. But right now, I can smell, this is the worst smelling palette I've ever smelled in my life. This has to be the cheapest formula of all time. Okay, the shades work fine. There's nothing wrong with the way that the shades perform. I've liked what I've used from here. But the smell, the cheap smell that comes from this palette is nauseating. And I'm not exaggerating. No. Moving on, because I feel like I'm not going to say anything nice about it and everyone's going to get mad. It's not a good palette. Can't recommend it. This is the contour palette, Ultra Professional Contour Palette. This is something I didn't need. Yeah. I never understand these banana shades, like the yellow setting powder. What are you supposed to do with yellow setting powder? I have no idea, because I can't imagine ever using a yellow powder on my face. But anyway, that's in there. It's all matte except for 3 shades. There's a super duper white one that I don't understand either. Like, what's that super white shade doing in there? I don't get it. I don't know. This is something I didn't need. The matte shades are totally fine. The bronzer contour shades are fine. The 2 matte lighter shades, I don't get. And then the highlighter shades are totally fine as well. These 2 here look just like the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. Like, exactly like it. So this is fine, but I don't find myself reaching for it. I'm never going to, like, pan it or anything. Something that is amazing is the Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold. Golden Sugar 2, like, is this a second edition? This is how it looks. It's a blush palette. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I love these blushes right here. They're just really beautiful. They have a really deep, like, gold one in here that I'm guessing is for deeper skin, because on me that's like eyeshadow. But I love that they included a couple of different options in here rather than just all pink. And then they have 2 like super nude shades over here that are matte. This is really beautiful. I've really enjoyed using this one a lot. We have 2 more things to talk about. One that is excellent is the Reloaded Neutrals 2 palette. The shade selection in here is just stunning. You know what? Now that I brought up this palette, I forgot one. Let me go grab it. Hold on one sec. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it is. But it looks just like this, and it's all neutral shades, all browns and stuff. And that one I'm really, really enjoying. And this one too. I think this is a really good palette. I love the shade selection. I love all the pinks in here. I haven't... Excuse me. I haven't had any issue with this palette as far as blendability and the looks I've been able to create. Guess what? It stinks. I just don't like that super cheap smell. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I don't like it. I don't like that smell. And if that smell doesn't bother you, I envy you. But for me, it just irritates me. I just don't know why. I just don't like it. And then the last thing is the Emily, the Wants palette. If you haven't seen this, where have you been? A couple things with the palette. The mirror. Can you hear it? Like, the mirror isn't stuck all the way down onto the pan. I feel like they put one big blob of glue in the middle and stuck the mirror on there. Because, like, the ends pop up really easily. Anyway, that's just a nitpick, I guess. But as far as the shade selection here, the shade selection is beautiful. Not every formula is, like, perfection. I still have some issues with some of the shades just because I don't know how to use a deep matte green shade. And it's not a perfect palette. It's not my all-time favorite palette, but yeah, it is what it is. It's good, but it's not amazing. And that is that. That is my Makeup Revolution follow-up haul, I guess. Thank you for staring at my very cluttered living room. And thank you for joining me. If you have anything for Makeup Revolution that you love, that I have here, that you like, that I said I don't like, that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I complained so much about the smell. It's just, I just don't like that smell. And we're all allowed to have our weird makeup nitpicks, I guess. And that's that. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in another video. Goodbye.